Hello friends, my name is Suraj and I am going to teach you about how to make login module with PHP. As you can see, I have already written all the code so that this video would not be so much long and boring. First of all, what I did was I made two pages like form.php and dashboard.php. As you can see, this is my form.php using simple HTML codes, and this is my dashboard.php page. In form.php, I have used a method post because I don't want my friends to see my username or password going through the browser. As the action, I have given a link called login.php because as soon as I submit the form, I want it to be redirected to somewhere. So I have made login.php. In login.php, I have started a session with the code session underscore start, and I have made another page called connect.php. In connect.php, I have defined a variable con and used a code mysql underscore connect, which is used to connect to the database. And this is my attributes, like in localhost, it is my server, and root it is my username, and here should be password, but I have not set any password yet, so it is blank. And login, this is my database name. As you can see, I have already made my database with phpMyAdmin on XAMPP. This is my database name login, and in database I have made a table called users, and in that users tables I have given some attributes like ID, username, password, full name, email, role, edited. In those attributes I have given their values, like in username admin, in password admin, full name administrator, email admin@admin.com, role admin, added the day it was added, ID. In ID, as it is the primary key, I have given it auto increment, and this is to connect with my database. And I have given a condition like if it is not connected with database, then die and give an error message, which is error in connection. And I have included that connect.php in my login.php page, and I have given a condition if is set. What is set means it is used to determine if a variable is set or not set. Like if the this is dollar underscore post, what it does is like it collects form data from the form, and I give an attribute btn, and I have set another variable like username, and dollar underscore post username, dollar underscore password is equals to dollar underscore post password. Here is the tricky part of it, like username, the btn, username, and the password we use here should be exactly same you give in the form, like in the name of form, like username, password, and btn, which says that dollar username variable is equals to collect data from username. The data you put in this username will be collected. Another thing I have done here is like given another variable called $sql, where I have written some SQL query, select all from users, where user means my table name users. And the username, where username is equals to dollar underscore username this variable I have already set, and password is equals to $passport, which is I have already set. And here is a simple tricky part, like the username you use here should be same as you use in your database username, because it is case sensitive. uh, Another thing you do is like, you make another variables sql underscore run with some code like mysql I underscore query, and here you give some attributes $con and $sql. What mysql underscore query does is like, it run sql query. First of all, it connect with database and it will run the sql query. And another thing, what I did in this file was like, I have created another variable count with some code like, mysql I underscore num underscore rows, which have the attributes, right, it's attributes $sql underscore run. What mysql I underscore rows does is it counts the queries. Like I have also given some given a condition: if $count is equals to 1, first of all it like, sorry for that, dollar count is equals to 1, then it will I'm gonna repeat that part again. If here is the condition: if dollar count is equals to 1, then it will redirect to dashboard.php. Else it will start a variable with the message attribute, where the message would be invalid username or password, and redirect to the form page. Here, if all these condition doesn't work, then it will automatically redirect to form.php. So I'm gonna save this too, and see if it runs or not. Admin the username and password is admin, as you all know that. Submit. Yeah, it works very much well. And what it doesn't do is like, I have written another name and another password, then it should give me a message, but it is not giving. So what we didn't do here is, we give the message here, but we didn't give how to put that message and where to put or any other links. So what we do is, we write here, we give a condition here. If it's set $_session message, then print the message, and after printing the message, unset the message as soon as you refresh the browser. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna save this and see if it works or not. Submit. Yeah, it works very much well. The next thing we do is like, there is a problem with this. As you can see, we can directly go through browser. Why do we need username and password? So we should avoid that problem. Then what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to write some codes which will which will help to uh, like avoid that problem. First of all, what I do is like I write some codes. First of all, I do is like I make a variable dollar data, which where there are some codes like mysql I underscore fetch underscore assoc, with some attributes like dollar sql underscore run. What this mysql if underscore fetch underscore assoc do is it helps to fetch sql count query as an associative array. uh, Here is some array I have written, like dollar underscore session id is equals to data id, which will come in the dashboard later on. First of all, like we go to database, dashboard. What we do here is we start session. No, yeah, it does work. Here, first of all, what I did was I started a session and included database because we are using database in this section, as and given a condition if is set value is not id, like the id given here. We also have given id in the database, then it will directly redirect to form.php. Let's see if it worked or not. Refresh dashboard. Yeah, it does work. If some we don't want to go through here now. Next thing what we need to do is we need to make a logout page. In this page, first of all, what we do is like we start the session and end the session, and after as soon as we destroy the session, we will redirect it to form.php. Session, for starting sessions we use the code session underscore start. For destroying session underscore destroy, and we redirect to the form. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as well, save this as well, and save this too. Now let's see if our this logout code works or not. And first of all, I'm going to write wrong password and username. It will give me invalid username or password. Next thing what I will try is I'll try to go through the browser. It doesn't let me go. And the next thing I do is I type the right password and right username. We are into the dashboard. And what I do is I log out from here. I'll be redirected to the home page, login page, sorry. So this was for today. For next modules like adding, editing, I'll be uploading the next videos soon. So thank you for watching.